I'm sorry, the title's clickbait. Am I Tana Mongeau now? Am I gonna throw a convention in 10 years and have it fail? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I'm sorry the title was clickbait, but some weird thing went down 2 days ago, something like that. Basically, no, I was not possessed by the ghost in my house. At least I don't think so. But upon further research on what happened to me, I think it was sleep paralysis. Yeah. Okay, so according to Google, the Google definition of this is the temporary inability to move or speak while falling asleep or upon waking. So this was basically what happened to me, sleep paralysis. Basically, it was on a Friday night and I got home really tired because I had gone to the beach. And I put on Netflix and stuff and I was watching it for a little while. It was like around 6 and I fell asleep because I was so tired from like swimming and walking around at the beach. And then I wake up like 11ish because my friend got stung by a stingray. And he texted me telling me what happened and all the details. And then I respond to him like at 11, like I literally have the text here proving it was 11. And then we start talking about what happened, and after that, after like we end the conversation, I get like a burst of energy, so I can't fall asleep again. So it's like 11, 12ish at this point, and I'm trying to fall asleep, I can't. So I just put on Netflix again and attempt to fall asleep, I can't. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm gonna go get my dog from my parents' room, because my dog usually, her bed is in my parents' room, but when she sleeps in my room, she just sleeps on my bed. So then I was like, it's late at night, I'm like, let me just bring my dog. And then I'm like, you know what, I'm too lazy, and it's already like really late. At that point it was like 2. And I was like, it's late, and usually when she comes to sleep in my room, she wakes up super early, like at 5 in the morning, and starts scratching my door so she can get out to go use the restroom. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with that tomorrow. If I'm sleeping already late, I'm not gonna want to wake up and open the door for her. Like, I don't want to deal with that hassle in the morning. Keeping in mind that it was 2 a.m. already. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just try to fall asleep. I tried closing my eyes, nothing. I just kind of stare into like space. And suddenly, I don't really feel like I'm falling asleep, but I guess I am asleep. I don't know what was going on. And the way I was like laying down, my hands were like to my side. And then I feel like something like furry, right? And I'm like, oh, it's my dog, like, oh, Cosita's here, right? And I like start petting her and I'm like, wait, I didn't get Cosita from my parents' room. Like, what the fuck am I feeling? Like, what is going on, right? And then I like start freaking out inside my mind. I'm like, not like really freaking out, but like kind of weirded out. I'm like, what? Like, what is going on? Like, I can feel something furry like my dog. Like, it felt exactly like her fur. Like, she has this like, her fur is really short, but soft. So then, like, I know her type of fur, and it wasn't like my like, it wasn't my pillow or something like that, because she has like this specific type of fur. Like, I know the texture of her fur, and it felt exactly like that. And I was like, what is going on, right? And I like try to move, but I can't. And then I like blink, I like kind of like open and close my eyes, and then I look like kind of like in front of me, because when I felt my dog, I was like kind of looking to the side, like to my right, because I was like trying to see where she was at, but she wasn't there. And then I like close my eyes and open it again, and there's this figure sitting on top of me. I could literally feel the figure on top of me, and all I saw was like a silhouette, and then like that the figure was wearing like a white kind of like hoodie or something, and it had like kind of bluish letters, which was really weird. And there was no face, like there was like an outline of a like head, but there was like no face, no nothing. Like, I couldn't tell if he was a male or a female. Like, I couldn't. I started freaking the fuck out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why is there I thought it was a person. I was like, why is there a person on top of me, right? I try to move my right hand, trying to like get the figure off of me, because I'm like, why the fuck is this, like, I'm like, why is this like thing person on me. Like, I didn't know what it was because it didn't have a face, but it had like the silhouette of a human, right? And I'm like trying to move my hand. I literally can't. I try to move my other hand. I can't. And I'm like freaking out at this point. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why? Like, I'm so scared and my heart starts beating so fast. And the next thing I know, I feel like the figure's choking me. Like, I'm not even kidding. I wish I was making this up. I'm literally not making this up. I wish I was making it up because the feeling was so terrifying because I felt like I was getting choked and I literally could not move my hands. I was like, I looked to the side to where my hand was and I'm like trying to move it and I'm like, why aren't you moving? And the feeling of that figure choking me was just so scary. Because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move my hands or anything to move it off of me. And then I don't know how, but like I like blinked again and like it went away. But I was so scared because it felt so real. Like, while all of this was happening, it wasn't like I was in like a different setting or anything. I was in my room in like, I guess the dream or whatever was happening. I was in my room. I could hear the cars outside. I could feel the temperature of my room how it usually is all around me. It was just like my room. It was my room. Nothing was different. Except for the thing fucking choking me. So then I guess I like woke up from a dream. I don't know what it was. I don't know. But I was so scared. My heart was still racing so fast and I didn't know what to do. And like I looked to my side and yeah, my dog was not there. Like my dog was not there. And I was like, I did not want to go back to sleep. I like almost started crying because I was so scared. I'm like, what just happened? Like, what is going on? I was like checking, I'm like, am I still alive? Like, am I dead? Like, what's going on? And then like I tried to call my friend but he doesn't answer, so like I somehow end up falling asleep again. And the next morning I was so terrified. I still couldn't register. And usually like when I dream, I like forget about the dream throughout the day. Even if I try to remember, I forget about it. But this one, it's so vividly in my mind. I can remember it and it's just so scary because just the feeling of that figure on top of me, the pressure of it on top of me and its hands around my throat was just so scary. And the fact that I couldn't do anything and it had no freaking face. Like, I'm still like last night I was still kind of scared to fall asleep. I'm like, what if it happens again? Like, I don't want to experience that because it's so scary. Just my heart racing so fast and being mortified. And like the weirdest thing, like thinking that my dog was there, like vividly remembering that I was petting her. It was so weird. But yeah, upon further research, I found out that it was sleep paralysis. I had previously heard about sleep paralysis through like Shane Dawson's videos, but I kind of thought it was pretty fake. I was like, okay, like that's kind of fake, right? Like, what? But fuck. I don't know if it was sleep paralysis or maybe just a very vivid dream or Charlie the ghost trying to, you know, do something. Which I don't think it was Charlie. If you guys have seen my other video, I think it was called the ghost in my house gave me a bruise and I named the ghost Charlie. That's what I mean by Charlie, the ghost in my house. But Charlie hasn't really done anything like that. Like, I just feel a presence when Charlie's around, but nothing like that. I've never felt like unsafe around Charlie. I just always felt like a presence, which was like, you know, I was bothered by it because I was like, that's kind of creepy. But never like to the point where my heart was racing so fast that I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, like Charlie has never done something like that, so I don't know what's going on. I'm really scared. I looked up some of the causes of sleep paralysis and some of them were stress, a change in sleeping schedule, which like stress, I don't know, because I've been stressed before and lately I haven't been stressed like I've been before. Like junior year I was stressed, like that was stress, me getting like 2 hours of sleep and having to handle so much other stuff. But like lately, I don't think I've been under, like, yeah, I'm under a little bit of stress, but not as much as I've had in previous years, which is why I don't think stress is a factor. Maybe a change in sleeping schedule, just because that day, like, I fell asleep really early, then I woke up and then went asleep pretty late again. But even then, like, the past, like, week before, leading up to that, like, I've been getting pretty good sleep. I don't have a lot of homework, so I kind of sleep, like, at 9 or 10. Which is what I had been doing over the summer either way, so I don't know how like that could be a factor. I don't know, it was just really, really scary, and I don't want to go through it again because, like I said again, it was terrifying. Anyways guys, that's all I have for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video on me almost dying. And yeah, please like this video. Subscribe down below to see what other crazy stuff happens to me in my life. And yeah, I don't think I've ever shouted out my Snapchat or Instagram, so here is my Snapchat, somewhere here I'll put it, and here will be my Instagram. So yeah, if you don't follow any of those, you should follow them, because why not? Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on Friday with another vlog. And yeah, bye!